Afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Got a really nice 2004 Winnebago Chieftain. This is the model number 39T. So this is a big motorhome right here, guys. It's 39 feet 6 inches long. Folks traded this in. They've been traveling, seeing the country for the past several months. They're going to continue seeing it, but they traded this in on about $100,000 Allegro diesel motorhome that we had. So they made a pretty significant upgrade, but they traded in a nice RV right here that's going to make somebody a great RV for the price. It's a 39T. Now this is pretty much a diesel luxury motorhome on a gas chassis. Front engine, 8.1 liter Vortec V8 Workhorse chassis, heavy duty, 340 horsepower, 455 pound-feet of torque. It's got 85,000 miles, but it's been used for the last several months. Everything works. The dash air's cold. Michelin tires are good. And whoever bought this new did not scrimp on upgrades and options. 7kW Onan gasoline generator runs perfectly. Full body paint, as you can see. Got a satellite system, air horn, full pass-through storage. It's got the Allison 1000 automatic transmission that adapts itself to your driving. Beautiful exterior, folks. There's not a speck of delamination on it. Got a power awning. This thing's loaded. It's got literally everything you can put in a gas motorhome. It's got a central air with heat pump instead of the rooftop unit. So some advantages to that is your air is built in right here. That's what this venting compartment is. It's a 2-ton plus unit. 40% more efficient than rooftop units, 10% quieter. You only have one unit to worry about instead of having to keep 2 units serviced. You don't have those shrouds on your roof that you have to replace every few years. Those plastic shrouds as they get brittle in age. And less holes in your roof. So hey, and speaking of roofs, guys, this is a Winnebago. Crowned, one-piece, seamless fiberglass roof. Very little maintenance. One of the strongest roof systems in the RV industry today. It's got an auxiliary propane furnace in case your heat pump's not enough to keep it warm. HWH hydraulic leveling jacks, 5,000 pound capacity hitch. It's got the washer and dryer. Got the Alcoa wheels instead of the wheel covers. I mean, this is a nice motorhome, guys. And the miles, 5,000 miles a year, and believe it or not, it's still 16 years old. This thing's actually under average mileage for this year motorhome. Barely, but it's under, so technically low miles. Got a driver's side door for easy access. And this thing's, like I said, it's literally a luxury diesel motorhome on a gas chassis. You'll like the horsepower this thing has, and you know, guys, and be honest with you, I know I'm going to get skeptics that say, oh, that's too big for a gas engine. I'll tell you something, guys. I don't think 85,000 miles would have been driven on if that wasn't enough power for the motorhome. I really don't think so. 2 big slides. I mean, this was their flagship brand as far as a gas engine in 2004. And I love these old Chieftains. The way these things are built is awesome. Got a really nice floor plan for a couple. Got an outside entertainment center with stereo, power steps. Let's look inside. And I'm going to point out some stuff about Winnebago. I actually own one myself. We did install new carpet in here. So brand new carpet, so you don't have to worry about that. And we just put a brand new queen 60 by 80 inner spring pillow top mattress in it. Very nice mattress, and it's brand new, so you don't have to worry about somebody's used mattress. But guys, look at the interior of this motorhome. Got a great floor plan, perfect for a couple. Big sectional sofa, or not sectional, but kinda. But it's a power sofa and it makes a queen size bed with multiple seating options. Got a big TV, got an upgrade Roku TV, speaker, sound bar. Up here in the front, guys, Sony backup camera works great. I mean, every kind of button and option and anything you can think of, guys. Auxiliary start, dock lights, fog lights, slide rooms right here, HWH hydraulic jacks, power windows, power sunshades. And then you got a curtain that goes all the way around the windshield for nighttime use. Of course, defrost fans, overdrive button. Got the coach heater, generator start and stop, radio power, and air horns. Folks, the coach heater is a Winnebago exclusive. And the way that works is Winnebago engineers realize that, hey, you know, you're driving down the road, your engine's putting out this heat. So much of that heat is wasted for nothing. So they design, and they got a patent on it, the coach heater system. And it does two things. When you're going down the road, you can turn on low or high or off. And if you're driving in the wintertime, you turn it on and low or high, and the wasted heat from the motor is recycled and heats your rear bedroom. Another benefit of that is the way they route the ductwork and the heating. It goes around the water heater. So and not only do you get a warm bedroom when you get to where you're going without running the furnace, because you can run your dash heat when you're driving and have your coach heater on, but you also get the added benefit of getting a free tank of hot water without having to run your water heater. Just some nice features. 10-gallon water heater, of course. 85,174 miles. Windshield's perfect. I mean, like I said, these people have been traveling in for the last several months, so this thing hasn't been sitting in somebody's yard for 3 or 4 years not being used. Everything in it that I've touched works perfectly. We did just install new carpet. Don't have to worry about that. New mattress. You'll like that. CB radio. Got the airlift system right here, which is real nice for firming up your ride when you're going down the road, or if you're towing something. And they had a little vehicle they towed behind it too. Guys, leather captain's chairs. They both swivel for party seating. Overhead storage. Got the carpeted headliner. No signs of water stains or leaks anywhere. Guys, this is they traded in. I wish all trade-ins came in this nice, because I'm gonna tell you, it really is refreshing to see, to me anyway, because I see so many trade-ins that people have just abused and not maintained. That, you know, they'd had it for several years, they were tired of messing with it, they kind of let it go, and I'm sure you've seen the same thing in for sale by owners when you look at their RVs. They just, you know, they don't use them for the last they let them sit for 2 or 3 years before they decide to sell them, and just don't maintain them like they should. So it is refreshing to me to get a trade-in that's one as nice as one that I'd go out and buy myself. Roku TV sound bar, surround sound that looks great. You've got their Rest Easy sofa, and you know, and I'll try to show this to you one-handed, and I apologize if this doesn't come out right, but we'll try it. And this is a Winnebago exclusive. You pull this out, and again, folks, one-handed holding a camera. You've got an ottoman right here that you can use, or you've got a power sofa, and I'm not going to fold it all the way down because I have to put the other. It's got another ottoman right beside it, but a switch behind here, and you can recline back. So you basically, it's a recliner with an ottoman, a sofa, or it makes a actual house queen size bed. So definitely got some cool features, and it's a Winnebago, guys. I mean, you got to expect the best from one of the most well-known and best built RVs in its class. You know, Winnebago's been around since 1955. The only brand that builds 80% of their parts in-house. So here's the thing. Let's just say you buy this coach, you keep it 10 years from now, you break this cabinet right here. Normally, you're going to find a cabinet shop, try to match that as close as possible, and it's never going to match perfectly. But because this is a Winnebago, they still have that cabinet in stock, or can make it for you. You just call Winnebago Parts. They sell directly to the public. Give them the VIN number off your coach. They'll probably email you a diagram or something. Show them which cabinet you want. They'll price it to you, send it to you. You know, it usually takes 2 or 3 weeks to get something from them, but they'll send you the exact same cabinet. Now, you do that with a Fleetwood or any other brand out there, you're out of luck. Because once a unit gets 5 or 6 years old, since most RVs are only built with aftermarket parts, you're out of luck. You got to make something work instead of getting the right thing. But 80% of the parts in this coach are built by Winnebago, which is really, really handy because they actually have parts going all the way back to 1968 models. Parts or templates for parts where they can make them. So that's an advantage of Winnebago. Plus, crowned fiberglass roof, and I'm talking about tough. I always do the punch test on a Winnebago because you don't get any rattles. You know, I've done that with other brands, and I've had air conditioner vents fall out. I've had the light covers fall out because they weren't near as sturdy as a Winnebago roof. I mean, there's nothing like it, especially for this price range. Table and chairs, which if you're a bigger person like me, that's a necessity. Because I can't hardly fit in a booth. I'm 6'4", 300 pounds. I'm actually working on losing that. I'm on this great new diet thing, new diet theme that I've been trying out. It's called If It Tastes Good, Spit It Out. And it's working out pretty good. So, anyway. Got Corian countertops, no stress cracks. Corian sinks built in. So you got a dishwasher. Really cool. Big food prep area, and I'm a cook. I love this. Microwave convection oven, and you've got hidden 2-burner stovetop, which it's a darn shame it doesn't look like it's ever been used. But so many people don't cook anymore, and I know it makes it a little hotter in here, but I like these cabinets, drawers. I mean, big refrigerator. I mean, like I said, they didn't scrimp on the options. 12 cubic foot 4-door refrigerator freezer, already getting ice cold. You know, as far as a RV refrigerator is concerned, this holds a lot of food. And clean. Now the fridge hadn't started getting cold yet, but that freezer is already got the temperature. So it takes these things several hours, especially these big refrigerators, to get cold. Got some nice features like a central vacuum system. And what it is, you can get you a broom, sweep your dust and debris over there and hit that, and it sucks it up. And then you've got attachments and access ports for those in other places. Look here, guys, and I know this may be outdated thanks to cell phones, but you got a rechargeable walkie-talkie built in by Winnebago. Still the most efficient way when you're backing into a campsite, especially at night. It allows the driver and your spotter to communicate to get you in the right spot without hitting something. Especially at night, that thing's a lifesaver. And look at this, guys. I mean, they only use right stuff. Mowing faucets, you know, residential style faucet sprayer. That's a filtered water dispenser. Glass front cabinets and nice deep storage. Of course, you lost the slide out pantry because they opted for the bigger fridge instead of the 2-door fridge. You have the at-a-glance system. You got a big Magnum inverter, the True Air residential air, heat and air with an electric heat pump and a gas heater too. You've got the True Level holding tanks. And what that is, another Winnebago exclusive, which they're not. But what it is, if you ever have they've got the sensors on the outside of the tank, and what that means is, which I had to get them dump these tanks real quick. I just realized they were full. But what this will do is, if you have something in your tank, it gives you a true reading. What happens with traditional RV holding tanks, especially if it's set, is as you use it and then you let it set, especially in your black water, toilet paper and organic debris can get stuck on the sensor, giving you a false reading. So in other words, your tank will be empty, but it shows full because something's stuck on the sensor. Well, they put the sensors on the outside of the tank on these, so you've always got a true reading. Of course, Shoreline Power tells you if you're on generator, 30 amp, 50 amp. Water heater, pilot, light on, water pump, generator start and stop, electric water heater switch, and your slide out control for your rear bedroom is right here. Front slide out control is on the dash. Ceramic tile floor, no stress cracks, no worries. Corian countertops right here. Got a nice shower, medicine cabinet. You can hear you got a surround shower. Got the nice fixtures, skylight. Got the foldable seat in case you need it. Got a private water closet, which is right here. You've got a Sealand China RV toilet. Got a vent fan, a fantastic vent fan upgrade, and of course some more storage. Very nice rear bedroom, again brand new carpet, and I do have extra carpet in the cabinet just in case down the road you ever tear it or have to scab in a piece of carpet. You'll never be able to match it up. You've got extra in there just in case you have to. Excuse me. 60 by 80 queen bed. We just put a brand new inner spring pillow top mattress on it. You know, that's the first thing I normally do when I personally buy an RV is replace the mattress. And if you buy an RV from us, guys, and you want a price on a mattress for it, let your salesperson know. We'll be happy to order you one. I've got a great connection for these. I can normally get you, like this one is a 60 by 80. I think I spent like 320 bucks, something like that, and had it in a day. And they'll custom make, because I know sometimes RVs use weird sizes. They'll custom make anything in a few days. But you've got a queen island bed, overhead storage, and just some nice features. Like you've got a dimmer on some of the lights, which, you know, in case you don't want it very bright in here, it's at nighttime, you want to leave a little bit of light on. Got a big TV up here that's been upgraded. And this actually folds up out of the way. So if you don't want to look at the TV, you don't have to. You've got a washer and dryer combo right here. Big closet across the back. And got some, of course, got some extra storage right here. And then you look back here, of course, I got brand new carpet in here too. And you've got a hanging closet you can access from the other side. Air does a great job, guys. 2-ton plus is like 25,000 BTU, 26,000, something like that. Does a great job cooling this motorhome off, and it's a well insulated model. It's a 4 Seasons. Little vanity makeup area right here, where you can take one of your chairs from the front table and put back here if you want to. Another fantastic vent fan. Like I said, they didn't scrimp on options, folks. It does have a satellite system. Dishwasher, washer and dryer, power sofa, big TV upgrades. 2004 it would have came with a CRT, so they've got a nice Roku smart TV and sound bar right here, which I'm running on antenna right now. And that's the way to do it, guys. I mean, I'm not a big TV fan. You know, I like just regular plain antenna TV, depends on where you're at, but I know there are places that you can't pick up nothing on antenna, but with a Roku TV, especially if you've got a good Wi-Fi signal, or you can have a mobile hotspot device or make your phone a hotspot if you've got unlimited data. You can watch Amazon Prime, you can watch Hulu or Netflix or any of that stuff. So you've always got TV no matter where you're at, as long as you've got internet. And of course, more and more campgrounds, I'm glad to say, are improving their Wi-Fi systems, so that you have a good Wi-Fi signal to operate your smart TV if you want to. Or you can hook it to cable, satellite. I mean, there's a slew of options. It can't beat the old reliable, carry you some Blu-rays and DVDs too. So, of course, and again, folks, I personally don't camp to watch TV. I wouldn't give a flip. If I was buying this, I wouldn't give a flip there was even a TV there or not. But I know a lot of people do. But hey, you know, whatever floats your boat. That's the thing about camping, guys. Everybody's got their own version of it. What they like to do. A lot of people, I've been in campgrounds, very expensive campgrounds, seen people pull up in $500,000 coaches and never come out of the RV the entire time they're there. Which, hey, if that's what you're into, I'm not judging you. That's what you like to do, go ahead. If you like to watch TV and look out the windows at the scenery, go ahead. That's, you know, RVing is what you make it to be. You know, I've got what I like to do, you've got what you like to do, and nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Everybody does their own thing. So, you know, I'm not criticizing you I'm not criticizing anybody that likes to watch TV in the RV. Hey, that's up to you. Anyway, guys, I mean, you can see the headliner's perfect. No water stains anywhere, and that's an added benefit of this carpeted headliner. If you ever have a water leak, you're going to see stains really quick, and it helps you identify where the water leak's coming from. Of course, I know water travels. You know, it comes out as lowest point, but it definitely helps when you can get a general idea of the area that it might be in. But as far as I can tell, this has no stains. They've kept very good care of it, because see, around the air conditioner vents, there's no residue. And what happens a lot, if you don't keep filters changed in your RV, you'll get a black residue around your vents. And you can't clean that stuff off. I mean, the only thing you can do to clean it is bleach it. And then so you lose your black streaks around the vents, but you've got a white bleach streak. So right there's a sign they didn't keep the air conditioner filters changed. And that's a warning flag for me normally, and among many other things that I personally look for when I look at RV to buy. This raises no flags to me. And I know miles, hey, still low miles for as nice as this unit is. You still have to understand 2004 were sold in 2003, so it's probably bought new in 2003, just like it's 2019 now, and they're 2020s on the market. So, you know, it is technically 16 years old. That's still less than 5,000 miles a year. So I don't really think this is going to be an issue as far as miles. It's a beautiful RV, great floor plan for a couple. It can sleep 4 if you needed to, but ideally set up for a couple. And that's who had this. People really nice that traded it. They were experienced RVers. I mean, they went from this to a $100,000 Allegro bus. So they have very good discerning taste. And come out and look at this RV. Come drive it. You're not going to be disappointed, guys. For this price range, $39,900, this is very, very nice. $39,900 haggle free. But let me tell you, you get more than just this beautiful 2004 Chieftain 39T. With many upgrades. You also get this unit complete with a checkout. And what it is, after purchase, we go through a massive 4-page inspection procedure. I've got a copy of it on my website, parkwayrvcenter.com, or click on the link below in the video description. And you can click on that. You'll see everything that we inspect and guarantee for the price you pay. Not another dealer in the country does that, folks. Not that thoroughly. You know, the most places you look at a 16-year-old RV, you're lucky if they check the propane system and the air conditioners. Well, we do that and so much more, guys. And you're not going to argue with the end result. Anything on our checklist that we find that does not function, we're going to replace it, repair it, no matter the cost, before you pick it up. And in other words, folks, for $39,900 in simple terms, you get a fully functional 2004 Chieftain 39T, at least within reason for a 2004 Winnebago Chieftain. And make sure you click on that list. You're going to be impressed. Nobody else does that. That's everything that we guarantee for the price you pay. There are a few exclusions to that, and they're all on that form, so I encourage everybody to read that. It's on every single listing on my website that qualifies for option A. Click on that. It's underneath the price. Like I said, click on the link below in the items in the video description, and you'll see it. Also on my website, folks, way more information. I have a factory sales brochure you can look at. I have a floor plan, pictures, exact measurement, specs, all the technical information you could ever want about this RV is on my website. I do not believe in too much information when it comes to advertising online compared to some of the pathetic information I've seen on other dealers' websites. So go to my website, parkwayrvcenter.com, or click on the link below in the video description. Guys, nationwide delivery is available. I've got one going to Connecticut in the morning. I've got one on its way to Northern California right now that guy bought, or excuse me, Southern California, that a gentleman bought and having delivered out there. And I've got people flying in this week from all over the country to buy RVs from us, guys. With the internet, there's no such thing as local buyers anymore. You know, people travel hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles for a deal like this. And it's easy to justify it. Especially when you look at everything that we inspect that no other dealer does. When you look at the fact that we do all that and still sell it for the price that we sell them for. And the fact that we keep things easy, simple, and done, which is different than other dealers. We don't complicate things, guys. Check them out after purchase. Everything on there will be listed. Everything's fresh. We clean it up inside and out. Also included for $39.9, we give you a complete orientation, which is done after service and cleanup by the tech that checked it out. He'll go through it with you. You can record them with your phone or camera. That's all included for $39.9. He'll answer any questions you have, show you how to operate everything, show you the repairs you had to make, give you tips, tricks, pointers, help you hook your runabout or towed to it if you're going to tow something behind it. All that's included, guys, for $39.9 plus applicable sales tax. There's no fees. There's no mandatory financing. There's none of that nonsense, folks, like the other dealers do. $39.9 plus tax if applicable. If you want to know how much your tax will be, when and where you have to pay it, give us a call. We'll give you that information. But guys, $39 tax, that's it. And haggle free if you want those services. Now, if you want to take what we call option B, option B is an as-is price. That means, and be honest with you, you know, before I made that decision, I would come down here and look at it myself and drive it. You know, that's just my advice to you. I mean, that's up to you. You know, I know so many people, and more every month are buying stuff sight unseen over the internet, and we'll do our best to accommodate you. We can do custom videos, more pictures. If you're really serious about it and you're willing to pay for it, there's even some third-party inspection services. You can come look at it. You can pay to come look at it if you want to, if you're going to buy it sight unseen. And I do recommend that if you're buying it sight unseen. If you're coming down and look at it yourself, and you know, you can look at it really quick and tell if it's a good RV or not. Spend some time in it, drive it, and let us know you're coming, of course. Always call and verify availability before traveling here from anywhere, even if it's just down the street, because these things don't sit long, folks. If you don't believe me, go to my YouTube page, go through my past videos, and look how many of them say sold on them. And you'll see how many RVs we sell. So we don't play around. And we sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. So we're definitely one of the powerhouses when it comes to used RVs in the Southeast. And we've got the largest in-stock selection of used motorhomes, fifth wheels, and campers of any dealer within 500-mile radius in one location. And our prices are easy, simple, done, haggle free. You know, we will give you a discount if you want to take it as is. You know, as is, and we are going to change that up a little bit. Even though it's technically as is, we'll still show you the generator, the slides, the air conditioners, the roof airs, and the refrigerator work and freezer works like they're supposed to, even on an as-is unit. So at least your major stuff's covered. But everything else, of course, is as is. We're not going to guarantee a thing. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's up to you whether to fix it or not. And we will give you a pretty significant discount if you want to take the option B as-is price. But keep in mind, as-is means just like you married your spouse, for better or worse. You get it, the good with the bad. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like I said, the people have been living in it for the last several months, traveling nationwide. I don't think they would do that in a motorhome. They had a lot of stuff wrong with it, but especially considering how many they owned before this. But like I said, we haven't done an inspection besides just the basics, which is what I just told you: the slide outs, the roof airs, the roof air, and the running and driving, and the refrigerator and freezer. And of course, you see the lights, the TVs work, all that good stuff. If you got any questions, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Visit my website, parkwayrvcenter.com. You're welcome to email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. And folks, please be mindful. Right now is our busy season. I have 4 non-commissioned salespeople answering literally hundreds of calls a day, multiple people on the lot. Sometimes when you call, there may not be a salesperson available. Please don't be rude about it. You know, the more salespeople we hire, the more overhead we have. That means the more overhead, the more I have to raise my prices. So 4 salespeople is plenty. Because I don't pay these guys commission, they get paid salary, which benefits you because you're not having to pay more for the RV to cover a 25% commission rate that other RV dealers pay their salespeople, and that also eliminates sales pressure and trouble and drama and all that stuff that commission salespeople can give you. Plus, it costs you extra too. So we keep things easy, simple, and done. So please be understanding if you call at a peak time during the day or like on a Saturday and there's not a salesperson around. Please don't be rude to my receptionist. She will take your information, and one of my salespeople will call you as soon as they are freed up. Now, it may be a couple of minutes, it may be a couple of hours. It just depends on when they get freed up. So please keep that in mind. Please be understanding. And you can always email us too, and we'll respond to your email as fast as possible as well. Thank you for watching my video. I know it's kind of long, but this RV deserves a good looking at. I really think you need to come look at this. If you like this motorhome, I mean, this is basically diesel luxury and a gas engine, and saving yourself 25 or 30 grand, because if this was a diesel pusher, it would be another $25,000 or $30,000 added to the price. So definitely got some benefits. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I try to post videos every day. Nationwide delivery is available. Financing is available with approved credit and down payment. If you got any questions about any of that, give us a call. Go to my website, folks. Check us out. We're family owned and operated for 51 years. Parkway RV Center is always been here for you, always going to be. We've got 150 plus in stock, used, and more arriving every day. Trade-ins coming in all the time. We try to carry something for just about everybody's budget. I've got motorhomes starting under 10 grand if you're interested. But thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Oh, by the way, located at 5568 Battlefield Parkway, Ringgold, Georgia. We're 15 miles south of Chattanooga, Tennessee, 120 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Nearest airport is Chattanooga, Tennessee. We do offer free airport pickup during business hours, so from Chattanooga Airport, not Atlanta. So call us and we'll arrange to have somebody pick you up. If you want to fly in like so many of our customers do, you won't be disappointed, folks. Very few people come here and look and leave without seeing something they want to buy, if they're serious. You know, we get a lot of lookers here that just want to browse. They're years away from buying, and you're welcome here too. You're the only dealership around. You can get out, park, and look at 150 plus used RVs with the price on the windshield or wrote on the camper, without having to go through a sales office, without having to have a copy of your driver's license made, which never do that, guys, because once they have your information and driver's license, they can look up your cell phone number. They'll bug you to death and pressure you to death. So never give a copy of your driver's license unless you're going to drive it, or you're leaving a credit application or something like that, which then they have to have it. But and never give them your personal information. If you go to a dealership that you have to go through a showroom and get a salesperson before they even let you on the lot to look at RVs, that's probably not where you want to buy from. I'm just saying. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.